Hello students, we are here to discuss the dimensions of physical quantity. Dimensions of physical quantity is important according to the point of view of NEET as well as JEE exams, because there are some questions which is coming on the basis of these dimensions. Now dimensions of physical quantity we have gone through seven physical quantities: length, mass, time, temperature, electric current, luminous intensity, and amount of substance. Now here we are basically the quantities which are important here. If we go through this length, so we are representing length by L for dimensions of physical quantity. If we go with the mass, then it is for capital M. If we go with the time, here time is denoted by T, capital T. Temperature, which is denoted by K, and electric current, which is denoted by K. Most of the time we are having these quantities and we are focusing only on that. Okay. Now see here, if we go through this time quantities, for example, if I am having an example, say density. Now density is equal to what? You know, mass upon volume. Okay. Now for mass we are having here representation of this as M, volume which is length into breadth into height. So we can take L into L into L, and ultimately what we are going to have, M L raised to the power 3. Okay, now we can write it like this: M L raised to the power minus 3, and T is absent, that's why we are writing T to the power 0. Basically we will go with only these three quantities most of the time. Why we are not going with K, and we are not going with, whenever it is required then we will go for this. Okay, now simply if we know electric current is equals to charge upon time, the time rate of this charge. So clearly if you want to know the dimensional formula for charge, then what will be that? So here only electric current will be represented by A and the time is represented by T. So here what we have got? We have got a dimensional formula for charge. Now here what we can write? M to the power 0, which is not present, L to the power 0 is not present, A is there, and time is there. So this way we can get the dimensional formula. Okay. Now here, if we go with the dimensional formula, there are one which we will bifurcate with the dimensional formula. So it shows you and which of the fundamental quantities represent the dimensions of the physical quantity. ये जो बता रही है हमको, यहाँ पे हमने देख लिया कि L, M, T, K, A, which is representing these length, mass, time, temperature, electric current. तो dimensional formula हमने ये डेवलप किया. For example, वॉल्यूम के लिए हम देखें, वॉल्यूम के लिए देखें तो लेंथ है, ब्रेड्थ है अगेन, एंड लेंथ, हाइट, length into breadth into height, volume. So it is going to be L raised to the power 3. But M is not there. So we can substitute M to the power 0, L to the power 3, and T to the power 0. So this way what we have got? We have got a dimensional formula which is giving the fundamental representation of fundamental quantities of a physical quantity. Okay. Now if we go with the dimensional equations, so dimensional equations which we are obtaining by equating a physical quantity with this dimensional formula is called a dimensional formula. For example, if we are taking force is equal to what? Mass into acceleration. Now we should know mass, that is m. Now for acceleration, it is time rate of change of velocity. So velocity, we have got velocity over here divided by time. That time we know that we can represent it by t. Now what about velocity? Again we can have m upon t. Velocity is displacement upon time. So this way what we are getting a L t raised to the power minus 2. So here what we have got the dimensional formula, and here what we have got a dimensional equation for force. So this way we can determine with any physical quantity, work, energy, and whatever maybe we are going to discuss, or we will be studying in coming lectures about force, acceleration, mass, energy, and whatever maybe it is, which is related with physical quantities. Heat, energy, you have to represent it into dimensional formula. How? So for that, what we need these dimensions. L is representing length, mass is representing m, time is representing temperature, electric current, and this. Now here we have to determine dimensional formula, which I have written here. Now we'll go one by one. Here what we have got, heat. Now heat, what is it? It is a type of energy. Heat is a type of energy. Means clear, it is related with the energy. And energy, we say, it is the capability of doing what? Capacity or capability of doing work, means it is related with work. Okay. Now it is related with work. Then what is work? We have studied in class 9. Work is equals to force and the displacement in the direction of the force applied, or the displacement. Okay. Now just we have discussed about the dimensional formula for force. Now see here, I am going in the reverse direction to know all these dimensional formulas. Now force, what is that? Force is equal to mass into acceleration. Now we are coming to the basic physical quantities. How we can go? Now see here, what is acceleration? You must know. Acceleration is the time rate of change of velocity. Time rate of change of velocity. I am writing it in short. Now what is velocity? Displacement per unit time. Now displacement per unit time, these are the basic, we have come to finally physical quantities. Okay. Now the physical quantities which we have got. Now we'll go with this way to know the heat. Now see here, velocity displacement upon time. Now how we have to get this dimensional formula, we will see here. Now velocity, I am going to take it in this order. Velocity, which is displacement. For displacement we are having length L upon t, which is velocity. Means the dimensional formula for velocity will be m to the power 0. M is not present, mass is not present, so we will take m to the power 0. M to the power 0 is 1. L to the power 1, which we are not representing, and t to the power minus 1, because t is going from denominator to numerator, that we know. Now if we come to the acceleration, I am writing it in short. Okay, acceleration. Now just what we have got? We have got this m to the power 0 L t to the power minus 1 divided by time t. So it is going to be L t to the power minus 2 m to the power 0. L is there, t to the power minus 2. Now we have got this acceleration. Now for the force, mass is there, we can put mass m, acceleration is here, this L t to the power minus 2. Now we have replaced this, only we are not taking this m to the power 0 here in case of this, because m is already there. We have taken mass, हमने यहाँ mass ले लिया है, and acceleration is equal to क्या होगा, L t to the power minus 2, तो वो हमने ले लिया. Now work के लिए हम जाते हैं, तो work क्या हो गया आपका, force into displacement. अब force we know that, we have got it from here, m L t raised to the power minus 2, and displacement is there L. डिस्प्लेसमेंट को हम L से ले रहे हैं, तो यहाँ पे वर्क के लिए क्या बन के आ गया, एम एल स्क्वायर टी रेज टू द पावर माइनस 2. नाउ अभी हमने कहा कि वर्क जो है इट इज इक्वल टू एनर्जी, मीन्स एनर्जी जो है विल बी आल्सो हैविंग ए डायमेंशनल फार्मूला एम एल स्क्वायर टी रेज टू द पावर माइनस 2. सो हीट एनर्जी विल बी हैविंग द सेम वन. So this way what we have got dimensional formula for heat energy in terms of this. Okay, now we can go on. Now here we are having another one, that is power. Now all the dimensional formula will come out from here. Now see power, the definition हमको पता होना चाहिए. पावर की डेफिनेशन क्या है, टाइम रेट ऑफ डूइंग वर्क. टाइम रेट ऑफ डूइंग वर्क क्या है, पावर की डेफिनेशन. नाउ वी आर हैविंग वर्क, हमको मिल गया यहाँ से वर्क ले लिया हमने, एम एल स्क्वायर टी रेज टू द पावर माइनस 2 डिवाइडेड बाय टाइम टी. अल्टीमेटली व्हाट वी आर गेटिंग, एम एल दिस विल गो देयर टी टू द पावर माइनस 3. ये हमको मिल गया, हीट आ गया, पावर आ गया. अब आता है आपका प्लैंक्स कांस्टेंट. We have got this first, we have got this second, here we are going to have third. ठीक है. अब जब हम प्लैंक कांस्टेंट की बात करते हैं, ओके, तो प्लैंक कांस्टेंट को हम कैसे डिफाइन करेंगे, ये इंपॉर्टेंट है. तो यदि हम देखें तो एनर्जी के लिए हम लेते हैं एनर्जी इज इक्वल टू एच न्यू लेते हैं, एच न्यू. आई एम यूजिंग हियर एफ. एफ किसको डिनोट कर रहा है, फ्रीक्वेंसी को डिनोट कर रहा है. किसको डिनोट कर रहा है, फ्रीक्वेंसी को. एच क्या है आपका, प्लैंक्स कांस्टेंट है. दिस इज द प्लैंक कांस्टेंट. सो एनर्जी ऑलरेडी वी हैव दिस, वी हैव गॉट दिस, we can put it here, ml square t raised to the power minus 2. Now this frequency will come into denominator, which is equal to h. So we have got the dimensional formula for Planck constant. Now what is f? f क्या होगा, f होता है 1 upon t, टाइम पीरियड. t यहाँ टाइम पीरियड को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है, t किसको रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा है, t is time period. Time period is the reciprocal of frequency and frequency is the reciprocal of time period. Now here we have got this 1 upon t. What we can write here, 1 upon f is there, means we can write the time t here. So 1 upon f की जगह मैं क्या लिख सकता हूँ, m l square t raised to the power minus 2. This will be t, which is equal to h, Planck constant. So what we have got here, m l square t raised to the power minus 3 will give the Planck's constant. Okay, so this way we have come up to Planck's constant. Now we have to determine surface tension. Now here we will go with the Planck's constant. Here we have done a very small mistake, we have to clear it. This is minus 2 and its power is minus 1. So Planck constant which we are having here, Planck constant that we can have m l square t raised to the power minus 1. Now here we have got this Planck's constant. Why we have got this? Frequency is equal to 1 upon t, T we have taken time period over here. So 1 upon f is equals to T, that we have to substitute here. 1 upon f, this will have T only. So ultimately what we are getting this. Now if we go with the next fourth, surface tension. Now if we go with the surface tension, we know the definition of surface tension. Surface tension is force per unit length. Only one thing we must keep in mind, हमको ये ध्यान में रखना है कि हमको बेसिक जो डेफिनेशंस वो पता होंगी तो इट इज वेरी इजी फॉर अस टू डिटरमाइन द डायमेंशनल फार्मूला एंड डायमेंशनल इक्वेशंस. ना यहाँ पे हम देखें तो फोर्स की हमारे को पता है ml square t raised to the power minus 1, just we have calculated it. ml t raised to the power, sorry, ml t raised to the ml t raised to the power minus 2. This we have got here. Okay. Now what about length? Length is like this. Force per unit length. So surface tension, which is going to be m, this L to L cancel. Either we can write t to the power minus 2, but if you want to represent L को भी हमको represent करना है तो L की power हम क्या कर देंगे, 0 कर देंगे और t raised to the power minus 2. This way we can determine the dimensional formulas and dimensional equation. In this way we can go surface tension, which we have got m L to the power 0 t to the power minus 2. So in this way we can determine the dimensional formula in terms of dimensions of physical quantities.